Hi, and welcome back to RD Audio Reviews with part 3 of why is this speaker being called the Holy Grail of electrostats? I've now had a couple of weeks with these speakers and trying them in some different configurations, and one of them provided to be an incredible revelation. I have an all-tube 2-box preamplifier from Atma-Sphere. It's the MP1, and it's a really fantastic preamplifier. And the designer, Ralph Karsten, really pulled out all the stops, and even the volume control isn't one of these off-the-shelf potentiometers. It's a motor on the back of his all-out, discrete, 4-pole volume control. And so I've listened to my CR1 in two different configurations. One is using the preamp in the system, and the other is bypassing the preamp and using the balanced XLR outputs of my DAC, which is the PS Audio Direct Stream Mark II, with some special custom transformers from APS Audio, and going directly from that to my BHK 300 amplifiers from PS Audio. And interestingly enough, with the TADs, there was a difference of sound, and I definitely preferred the preamplifier. But it wasn't like a night and day difference. When I tried that same thing with the WR3s, there was a night and day difference. I mean, it was tremendous. I was playing a Bill Evans track through just the DAC itself with no preamplifier, and I thought, man, this sounds kind of dull, kind of lifeless. It's just very flat. The sound is there, but it doesn't have the full spectrum and the bandwidth and the lifelike quality that I heard using the preamp. And so immediately I routed the signal through the preamp and listened to the same track again, and man, what a difference, what a revelation. So what that tells me is that these electrostatic speakers are giving me way more information than even the TAD CR1s, which is supposedly one of the best point source box speakers out there. And as a matter of fact, I just got finished listening to a live stream of Jay's Audio Lab, where he again talked about the TAD CR1 as the speaker that he's had in his lab that surpasses all others, and he thinks that they just may be one of the best speakers that he's ever heard. So I'm going to be doing a part 4 of this, and I will be mentioning some specific songs, and I'll kind of compare and contrast what they sound like on the CR1 versus the WR3, and I'll be doing some more high-quality recordings, even higher quality than my last recording, which hopefully you can check out. So if you like this kind of content, please consider hitting the subscribe button so that you'll know when I drop more content about the Popori WR3 or the TAD CR1 or any of the other high-end audio and video things that I'm playing around with. Thanks again for watching.